All right, let's do it. We're gonna have a Nikacado avocado style mukbang. Except today we're gonna be mukbanging on bananas. Can you dig it? So kind of similar to his style, except probably a lot more chill. One thing you'll learn for sure, if you go down this road for any length of time, that eating mono meals, no matter what your dietary preference, is the key. Simplicity. I'm pretty much at mono meal status. I don't do any of this stuff on the internet for like accolades. I just, it's just kind of been a job. After everything we've been through on Instagram and stuff, I'm pretty sure, like, basically we've all been confirmed that our diet does not make us special. But you can get healthy in this crazy ass world. There's like a path, you know? I was way more popular when I knew about a third as much as I do now, or understood it a lot less, but I was probably more relatable, you know? Fatty banana racks, perfect ripeness. I mean, they could be a little riper, but whatever. Anything that grows locally for you is the best. Local, fresh food. Doesn't take a lot. Especially after you're fully grown, you know. What we do as adults is we eat just as much as we did when we were growing, and then we get clogged up. Now, I know it's difficult because society and the holidays and stuff. I'm doing a class on Friday, Thriving in a Dying World, Part 3. So you're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be a nice, structured presentation on all of my latest insights. I have about 600 people on my Patreon and about 50 Elite Video Club members. I think a lot of people sort of lost their disposable income, you know. It's nice to be in a good environment, a real quiet, peaceful environment when you eat. I got the Hawaii Pharmacy Sun Tea kicking. I'm gonna finish my final chapter. Tetragrammaton by Professor Hilton Hotima. Sometimes I wonder if it's best to eat standing up. I had an experience the other day. I was eating standing up and I thought, this might be really what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling here now because I'm doing the video. Now I gotta adjust, and it's like, what you wanna not do is what I'm doing right now is that, but also you don't wanna have the package in the video. But it is, and I tried to get the camera angle, but you know what? Because there's been some great videos, but then the package was there, and then everybody was like, the package, dude, is amazing. Yeah, you shoving your balls in our face, you pervert, you know. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to make some videos here, and I have the package, you know. And you know, it was like the camel toe package too, and on this one video, and then you don't forget after that, because it was a big deal all over the internet. It went viral. Dan's camel toe, you know. Is this sort of similar to Nikacado avocado kind of mukbang? You don't have to be a part of the insanity of the Matrix. It's not real. You don't have to be crazy, and you don't have to be unhealthy. You don't have to be stressed. You don't have to have anxiety. You know, diet, more and more I believe, is a symptom than an actual, you know, solution. It might sound strange coming from a dude who's been rapping for 24 years about living foods. Got to adjust again. I got an itch. I'm doing it, man. There you go. And then they're gonna be like, why don't you rinse your hand, you loser? Like, dude, just shut up, okay? My nizzlers are clean. I take more showers than anybody, okay? Just got out of the river. You know what I'm saying? I'm too clean. It's like some kind of OCD thing, man. I'm sweaty right now because but I normally take a shower before I make a video. But I was just like, let's get this done, have a little dinner. It's about 4 o'clock. Then I can spend the rest of the night meditating in silence. No BS. No drama. And then when it gets dark, you can lay down, spend another hour or two meditating, drift off to sleep, thinking about the Most High, the Self, the Absolute, the Truth. And that truth, that's your medicine balm. The truth is the medicine that will solve all your problems. know that this is a Nikacado avocado style. The energy is very similar to his, isn't it? I know Nick. I don't know him well, but I met him. It's what we do for fame and stuff, and I just never did any of that, and I never wanted to, and I never will. So you just sort of drift off into obscurity because, you know, drawing attention to yourself. That's the commodity, you know, attention. Don't lose your soul in the pursuit of money. You know, the most intelligent pursue truth because it sets them free, and then the money just enslaves them. You know, really. Dude, I know shit about people that are rich. Dude, they're miserable, bro. You'll never see it on their marketing videos and stuff, you know? They got more problems than you can imagine. But they know, everybody knows how to put on the show, you know? This is me putting on my show, but it's not really a show today. This is about as real as it gets. If you were my friend sitting here, I would just be saying the same thing. Now, there's a fly on my foot, and there's this gecko. He'll come, there he is, right there. This dude, he knows, he's already there, dude. He'll crawl up eventually, and he's gonna, hey, bro, flies. And he's so fast, he gets the flies, man. Bam. Like Mr. Miyagi with them chopsticks, bro. He's right there chilling. What's up, bro? There's flies up here, man. And he just crawls up on me now. Crawls right up on my hand, crawls on my leg. The other ones, they don't do that, but this dude, he's right there. Come on, man. He listens to me too. Bro, what's up? He came over here, listen to me talk, man. It's crazy. Like, we really have a relationship. He knows I'm here, and then he comes and he like gets the flies that land on me. It's kind of like a symbiotic relationship. I don't really care about the flies, but he eats the flies, man. For some reason, they don't eat the ants. I don't know what it is. I think the ants are probably just like, the ants are probably built like a tank. So they just probably don't digest. It's probably like humans eating rocks or something. But a fly, nice and crunchy, soft, juicy, big fly. I'm here, but just barely, you know? I'm just barely on Earth. Not ungrounded. Just thoroughly convinced of the illusion. I'm telling you, your anxiety just goes away. Fear and stuff. I mean, you gotta kind of like sort of mourn the loss of your youth, which is youthful ignorance, really, but, you know, our society kind of worships it, you know. It's a lot easier to find, like, a partner when you're younger, because you're a lot dumber and unaware of all the bull crap and the traumas and stuff. And then hardly anyone's going to do the work. We'll all talk about it on Facebook and everything. Here he is. What's up, gangster? Come get it, bro. Flies all up on here, man. He's cool, dude. I get along with all these little geckos, animals, even the centipedes, man. I mean, I don't let them stay in the house. I just pick them up, put them in a jar, and put them outside. They're actually good luck, but you don't want them crawling across your bed in the middle of the night. This is new construction, so it's pretty tight, but centipedes they can get through anything. They get real skinny. Bro. But the truth is there hasn't really been any flies. So, but he's chilling right there. Dude, come up. There's some flies up here, bro. On the bananas, you know what I'm saying? See? Oh, one landed on my hand. And he'll just come and eat it right up off my hand, but they're so fast. You've never seen anything like it. They're so laser fast. You know, normally geckos are just chilling, but when they go to eat, never seen anything like it. I mean, it's so fast that it's faster than the speed of light. It's weird, man. Nature's a trip, you know? Nikacado, he needs to go on a diet. All those competitive eaters, it's crazy, man. I don't know, I might have to try some kind of new approach on the internet. Obviously this is boring as hell, but not for the people that are hardcore. My Google AdSense is inching its way up there. It's sad, you know. The life regenerator, all of a sudden. Dan McDonald. The guy that's midlife crisis. It's actually where you start to evolve spiritually if you were paying attention, and now you're thoroughly convinced that I've tasted it all and it all came to naught, you know? All the love making, all the money. But what can you do? What can you invest in that is permanent? That isn't transitory and isn't going to go away? Investing in your soul, kids. Helps everybody. Even if you never leave the house. How many did we eat there? Out of a rack, probably. I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. One. Oh, it's a mess. Forget it. Watch the video to find out. No, it's just chilling, man. Muckbang style. I'll let this sit out tonight under the moon. And tomorrow it'll be perfect. I'll add a little honey and some lemon and filter it, strain it, of course, you know, and then I'll have an amazing tonic. Herbs, tranquility, calm. Your boy's calm though, man. I know I get on the video and go kind of into that life regenerator character, but The anxiety's gone. The fear is gone. The desire is not gone. But it's getting to be less and less as I see through the illusion and almost the disease that desire is. I mean, it's getting really weird. Like I'm seeing like thinking as an irritation. Excuse me. An irritation and a disease. It's weird, man. People don't see desire as a disease, but if you sit and you're at ease and then a desire crops up, you lose your peace and you're like, oh, wait a minute. So that's not. Then you need to get up and do something to go procure that desire. The whole like desire is this anxiety loop. And then your contentment is gone. That's why surrendering to God and just letting everything unfold. And that comes in the latter half of life, you know. At first, you have all the desires, your hormones are busting through your roof, you know. You're looking for anyone, anything. Just touch it. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, you know. And then after a while, you know, what you hope for, which seems, I do a lot of consulting. Most people's relationships are dysfunctional. I think you have to be enlightened to have a functional relationship, or at least understand that you're both not enlightened and give each other the benefit of the doubt, you know. I love Facebook is where I get my education on all these women. Watching them post their whole, you know, thing. It's just weird. You know, you can watch it over and over again and be like, I'm celibate, these losers. Then some dude comes along, handsome, rugged tattoos, man bun, muscles, Javier, you know, Fabio, you know, and then she's like, oh, we fell in love, it's the perfect synergy, the perfect blah, 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 you know, and then there'll be this 3 to 6 months, you know, and then the Facebook post about you know, it didn't work out. I thought he was the one. Now I'm a goddamn train wreck and I'm back to hating men again, you know. Oh God, it's just humans are just the greatest source of entertainment, especially on Facebook. It's amazing what our hormones do, especially all the women in their 30s. Their ovaries are just. You know, and these dudes, they're not losers. It's just that it's weird because, I mean, I'm sure other dudes are smarter than I am and get it at a younger age, but it appears that a good percentage of them don't ever get it. And then I got kind of like forced into it just in this recent part of my life to understand. And now I'm like, you know, the golden dew of the rosy red youth is, you know, not there anymore at 50, you know. You know, men, we still have virility, probably higher than we did when we were kids, because back then we were doing dumb stuff like drinking and doing drugs and masturbating and watching porn and having sex with all these women, partying, staying up late, you know, eating bad, all that crap. And then we get more mature and we got the diet, we got the meditation, we got the control of our sexual impulse, you know, no more masturbation, semen retention, celibacy, you know, no more messing around. And but then we just don't. So we're at a great place to be able to have finally, you know, after all these years of 100 women, or so, give or take, you know, uh, now I think I could be present because now I'm aware of how meaningful it is to just care for a woman, to take care of her. It's almost like that's more of the joy than like getting anything. Just having a precious treasure to take care of. The women, they have their thing, and then the dude, he has his thing. He can just do all this cool stuff. But you gotta overlook the outer beauty and find the ones with the inner beauty. And that is more rare. And also, I'm more one that is not so stoked. Like, I wouldn't want my woman to put her breasts and her ass on the internet. That was just me. That was, that's the ones that I've really had a lot more respect for were the ones that didn't do that. That didn't just shove their ass in everyone's face, because all those men are masturbating at night and during the day and in the morning to those junky butts in your face. The spiritual butts, the spiritual boobs and the spiritual butts. I mentioned that in one of the videos. On Facebook, breasts are more spiritual because they have the breasts and they have the ass in your face. Then they have this long diatribe about how spiritual their vagina is and how all these losers are never going to get into the golden chalice, and how the yoni is the expression of the yoniverse and all this stuff. And it all sounds great, but still you'd want to like keep the legs closed, keep the breasts covered, and the stomach, but that's just, I'm not really old fashioned, but I just noticed throughout my last 15 years on social media that the women that I was with, if they kept it all, they had more self-worth. That was my experience. It may not be true, and of course if anyone watches this, they're mad as hell. But the women are like, I'm going to express myself. Look at my ass. It's like, I can do this. Fuck you, men, And you're kind of like, whoa, calm down. They just, go ahead. Put your ass in every man's face. But think of the energetic implications. That's all I'm saying. But then again, when women get attention when they're young and healthy, and their breasts and everything, it's biologically conditioned into us, so it's not like a huge, it doesn't mean much. It's like, oh, I got these guys to look at my breasts. It's like, well, okay, it's not that hard to do. We look at the saggy ones too, Of course, the big perky ones, they make you bing, 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 and the light bulbs go on in your head, and then electric shock into your testicles and prostate, and then back up your spine and then over into your heart. And you have to just completely avoid that circuit. Otherwise, what happens eventually, zunga, 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 eventually you're going to slip in your retention. And if you know anything about retention, it's your absolute power. It's your absolute divine fluid for higher levels of awareness. Otherwise, you're going to keep on banging your head against the wall, trying to accumulate material possessions, have sex with women, get famous, get muscles, get money, get attention, and you're going to miss the boat on the bliss that comes from the relinquishment of all that. And I'm just saying, I'm just barely getting started, but I can still see it. And I ain't no fool, so if I make a mistake, I'll get back on the track. Because at this point, I'm thoroughly convinced, you know. There's just no way to think that all these temporary phenomenon are going to add to the lasting joy, because it's just one thing after another. I don't know, it's almost like maybe the carrot falls back long enough for you to just to get a little lick, but then it goes back out on the string, you know, and then it comes back and you get a little lick, but you can never quite bite into it, you know. But if you just sit still, you just sort of like, you become the carrot, you know, and you no longer need it because you already are it, you know. Maybe not the best example, but it works for me. Not bad. Nothing better than bananas. I got these banging pineapples too. Might have that for dessert. Got some great cocos today. Stealth mission. Bold. Just going way up there. Cutting those babies off one at a time. Spinning them, dropping them, loading the truck. Big ass load today. Overloaded. I shouldn't even buy any food. I should just live off coconuts. I'm addicted to variety though. But at least we're back to where we started with the mono meals, you know. Mono meals in season. Not like strict, but you know, like celery and avocado for dinner or lunch. You know. But all the complications, all the complicated food, that's where everybody goes wonky. Because food becomes like this drug instead of like biophotonic fuel. This is what I'll live off of tomorrow. Because I'll just drink, you know, whatever, 2, 4, 6, 8 coconuts. Because that water mixed with the sun creates the full spectrum UV light, which is the luminescent principle of all living organisms. We are light. If you looked at the banana, you would see it's full of light. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Today was dope. Tomorrow's going to be dope. Wednesday's going to be dope. Thursday's going to be dope because that's Thanksgiving. I don't know what I'm going to do. Sit here in the sun probably. And just meditate. We finished a whole rack. And that was Din Din, ladies and gentlemen. Just like Nikacado Avocado, the greatest mukbang artist in the world. We've been through a hell of a journey, man. This whole thing. We had the food trippers, the food trip, all the trips. The political trip. I'm just becoming nothing. Super unimportant. Totally irrelevant. boring. My personality is disappearing because of the mono meals. It's just going inward. I'm going to read this final chapter, which I've been saving. I've already read the book before, but I love the final chapter. Tetragrammaton. A great book. Little tiny ass thing. Ancient Secrets of Personal Power. Path of light and illumination. Amazing stuff. Well, I want to thank you for watching this vid. Remember, I'm going to switch over to Rumble. That's Life Regenerator on Rumble. Where'd you go, little bro? 1 second he was there, then he was gone. Like I said, lightning quick. Just going through the motions, everybody. Not everything has to be super exciting, right? It's getting so simple. I don't know how much longer I'll even last. It's getting quieter and quieter. Speaking is, I'm good at it. I've done it a lot. I can see silence coming my way. I don't know how I'll make a living, but I don't even really care. I know that the great God will take care of his boy. You know, I've done pretty good. I did all right. I tried to help people. I couldn't really explain it very well. But see, the ego wants stuff, and then the spiritual person will be like, listen, let's solve all your problems. And like, by getting bigger muscles, right? By getting more women, right? By getting more money, right? By getting healthy, right? Not really. Those are more trappings, more illusion, more bars to the cage. I'm talking about freeing up your soul. You know. Last bite, Nikacado. I feel like I just been you 10 pounds. Yeah, he's tough. Real tough. I'm real tough, yeah. I'm the most chill dude in the world, man. Thanks everybody for watching this. Little Google AdSense kicking. Maybe I'll get a second wind and get all exciting again. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you very much, my friend. God bless you. Can you dig it? I'm out.